EA. Along. Side Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Collins Sexton out there with George. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Now Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Kessler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
George against Jones. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, nice job by Collins Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Sexton passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Jones finds Wembanyama. Oh, George with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Sexton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Clock at 6. George passes to Kessler. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Kessler, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Wembanyama. Pass to Champagny. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Utah leading. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
it's Collins with the ball for the Jazz. Markkanen with a screen on Jones. With the 10-footer, and Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Jones from outside. Drains the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Jones against George. From deep, Wembanyama. Utah with the rebound. Up top, Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collins has got 6.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
There's the steal. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
George passes to Sexton. Collins a screen. Puts up a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Markkanen with a screen on Vassell. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Utah Jazz. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Collins and Kessler playing up front. George out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels. The people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Ryan?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. 2 on the clock. Here's Collins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Collins has got 8.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Outside Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That one drops for him.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Champagnie. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen.
Still Spurs ball.
On defense, the Jazz. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Clock at 4. Here's Kessler. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Oh, ripped away. Wembanyama with it. And Kessler picks him up defensively. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And he's good on the second. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Collins passes to Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
George passes to Kessler. Down low. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Jazz lead by 11.
They're punishing those late.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah. Both good from the line that time. Here's Horton Tucker. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Markkanen with a screen on Jones. Pass to Markkanen. Hits the trifecta. Markkanen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Here's Wembanyama. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Markkanen misses.
Jazz foul. Taylor Horton Tucker. First personal foul.
The free throw off from Jones.
Team foul.
A line change here for San Antonio.
The line for San Antonio, Trey Jones. 1 shot. Substitution on the court.
The Spurs have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Osman. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Wesley. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And so it's Utah, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's most appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We got Keldon Johnson. Jetty Osman out there with Zach Collins. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Horton Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 8. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Pass to Hendricks. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Wesley, defended by Dunn. Collins a screen. Branham passes to Collins. Second chance effort. Here's Wesley. Pass to Osman. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Here's Horton Tucker with the drive. Rebounded by Branham.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Osman. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
The line for San Antonio, Jetty Osman. 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Horton Tucker, the pass to Yurtseven. Pass to Hendricks. There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn, showing great vision.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Dunn. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Going inside, Branham. Here's Osman. It's rebounded by Hendricks. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The Jazz, again, can't hit.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Goes up again.
2 minutes.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And Clarkson, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
To the middle. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Osman. That one's good for 2. Osman's got 8.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Hendricks. Dunn outside. To the paint. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Collins from deep. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Dunn, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
They set the pick. He takes it in. And here's Collins for three. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Utah has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Horton Tucker. The layup misses. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by the Spurs. To the inside, Dunn. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Dunn's gotten his second bucket of the game. And here's Collins for three. The shot off that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points to close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Chris Dunn. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Romario 7 out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Jones, the pass to Sohan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
Mamukelashvili, no good. And Doris, we've seen Lauri Markkanen reach new heights as of late.
We have BA, and remember, early in his career, you saw flashes of what was the potential here. Everyone knew Lauri had talent. It's amazing when you find the right situation and then start to consistently play at a high level nightly. The confidence through the roof. Lauri has turned himself into a force.
Good balance and shooting mechanics give George that NBA range.
Vassell passes to Champagny. Tries the spin move. Right side Jones. Pass to Sohan. Can they get it? Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
George scanning the floor. Here's Kessler, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Outside Jones, pass to Champagny. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. It's tipped, stolen by Vassell. Jumps up. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Pass to George. Driving inside, out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he sinks the second.
John Collins taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Spins. The jump hook. Kessler with a rebound.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Kessler's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
George with it. He's picked up by Jones. Sexton passes to Markkanen. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili for 3. Sexton, the long-distance 3 is buried.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Colin Sexton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
To the left wing, Collins, the open look, nails the wide open jumper.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Takes a 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke.
Please get home safe.
The struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Cunningham, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Looking at Cunningham here, Brent, there's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Wembanyama with it. He's covered by Wiseman. Fades away. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Pass to Stewart. Wiseman kicks to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Three-pointer. Here's what a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Here's Wembanyama. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Thompson driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
On the basket by Jones.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Cunningham against Jones. And they double up Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiseman sets a screen for Thompson. Wiseman dishes to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
The pass to Stewart. Here's the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Now here's Wiseman. Stewart a screen. Ivy passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Cunningham against Jones. Floats it up for Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James Wiseman.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Now, here's Stewart. He's got 5. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Jones kicks to Vassell. Spins. Wembanyama passes to Champagny. Outside for Wembanyama. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Zero hesitation from Wemby. Coming into the lead, just trusting his jump shot.
It's stolen by Jones. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
and the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Wembanyama. That one falls. And that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Here's Stewart. Back to Ivy. Pass to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. Wiseman kicks to Ivy. Money from the wing.
Ivy calling for the ball, and you see why. He's got the juice.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Cunningham. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 7.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Champagnie in the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Yep, that one goes. He has 7.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. Passes it to Ivy. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the 2-guard spot.
It's Vassell on the wing. Ivy defending. A 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Stewart. There's a screen. To the inside. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Spurs trail by 5. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Wembanyama. Fade away, and the basket is good. Wembanyama has got 17 now.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons. And a classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to it?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
On the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jones against Cunningham. Wembenyama, a screen on Cunningham. 3-pointer. Wembenyama, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point game. Wembenyama outside. And he gets it to go. Wembenyama has got 21 in the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind it, and that's what'll help.
Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard, so exciting to watch.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Branham. Pass to Osman. And another basket for San Antonio.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Stewart with the screen on Westbrook. Cunningham passes to Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham. Thompson for the triple. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that's the end of the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Durant. Fournier out there with Brown, and it's Sasser in at the point. The kick out to Brown. Driving in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Brown.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Osman. Collins finds Johnson. Duran pulls it in. Pistons lead by 7. Brown outside. Passes it to Duran. Back to Brown. Down low. Fontecchio. No good that time. Excellent D there by Johnson. The Spurs shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Wesley. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Duran, no good. Spurs trail by 5. The 3. Cranham, good.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Kicks to Brown. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Osman. Johnson, the pass to Osman. 5 to shoot. And there's a call on Jenny Osman. That's foul number 2 for him.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives him confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks.
Now the shortest 3 is the corner 3, and Fournier making short work of that one.
And Bray, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Just a great player in the open court. Johnson moves so well and able to complete that break.
Brown outside. Misses the 3. Spurs trail by 6. And that one's good. Osman.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. It's just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. And Fournier kicks to Brown. Brown sets a screen for Fournier. Pass to Duran to the right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Fontecchio. And that one is hammered home.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Brown outside. And Duran slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback shot.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Fontecchio. Brown sets a screen for Fournier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's intercepted. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. Here's Osman. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And offensively, a great shot. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. That's the center.
Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Wembanyama outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham with it. Jones covering. From deep. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, raising some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Vassell against Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiseman. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. There's the feed to Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will, taking challenges head on because you need those points.
Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Wiseman. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Wiseman sets a screen for Thompson. Wiseman with the ball. Wembanyama on him. There's a good screen. Here's Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. Clock is at 3. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. Launches it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones against Cunningham. Wembanyama looking it over. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead. Cunningham outside. Wiseman with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. It counts.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Connects from downtown.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Wembanyama. And that one is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Wiseman, money!
And look at Wiseman stepping up here, showing he's ready to shoulder the pressure of the moment. A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Feeds to Jones. Vassell wide open. Can't knock in the three. Ivy, no one around him. No good. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for everyone.
NBA. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. George finds Collins. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Wiseman. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on George. Here's Cunningham. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Collins. Kessler. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart inside. George defending. And that one's good. Stewart.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
Now here's Sexton. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Colin Sexton daring the defenders to keep up with him.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Utah with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Pistons on offense. 4-point game. Wiseman a screen on George. Cunningham drives in. Ivy outside. Back to Wiseman. Pass to Ivy. And stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And Collins with the slam.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
Down low. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense, and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
A scoring guard, Colin Sexton's good for about 20 points per game. Huge for this offense. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And yep, it's good. Wiseman's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Markkanen right side. For 3, Collins nails it from 3.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by George. Cunningham drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Collins, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Screen by Wiseman. Cunningham against Markkanen. Pass to Wiseman. 4 on the clock. Off target with the 3. The Jazz have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Sexton goes in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sexton's got 6.
Finding the close range finish. Sexton working hard for the bucket.
To the inside. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Collins with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Kessler. Oh, he tries a three. The Pistons clear it. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Wiseman, a screen on Sexton. Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Kessler. It's Markkanen on the wing. Kessler a screen. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Deflects the pass. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz out. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Wiseman. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Now here's Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons.
Detroit ball.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 4. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teams were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smith?
You know, BA, that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Kessler. The shake. The rebound by Stewart. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Markkanen with a screen on Ivy. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. To the right side. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons leading. Here's Stewart. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart, pushing through the defender and to his finish.
Now a timeout called by Utah. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Oh, deflected. To the middle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Cunningham. No good. And George with some nice D. Ivy against Markkanen. Kessler up top. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Kessler's got 4 points in the quarter.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Here's Cunningham. Here he goes. Ivy outside. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Wiseman missing.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Sexton, that's good.
Wow, guys, Colin Sexton with the crazy dribble move.
Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
BA, that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Collins, rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Thompson.
Oh, my goodness! Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Collins a screen. Marketing for three. Offensive board. Back to Collins. And he drops it in from the low post. Collins has got 9 points.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Stewart outside. On the wing, Thompson. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow, foot in the ground, and Ivy was gone.
Markkanen sets a screen. George drives in. Pass to Kessler. Collins outside. Back to Kessler. Shoots over Wiseman. Kicks it out to Collins. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Kessler with it. Nice move. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Thompson, a screen on George. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A nimble play by the rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Inside, here's Kessler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 14. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And here's Collins for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Jazz. There, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Walker Kessler really having a great game.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Romario at 7. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Fournier. Brown, a screen on Clarkson. Up top, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Duren with the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Dunn. Defense is right there. Here's your 7. Here's Dunn. Back to your 7. Puts it up from 15. Not going to go that time.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Fournier. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Horton Tucker. No made baskets yet. Throws it up high.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
The teardrop. Sasser can't hit. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams. What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Outside, Brown. Duran, the screen. A good look from Brown. Cans it from the wing.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Yurtseven, to the wing, right side. Yurtseven, a screen on Brown. Back to Yurtseven. Duran with a rebound. You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duran kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
The Pistons trailing. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Sasser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Duran with the bucket. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Fournier against Clarkson. Brown, a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Duran. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Fontecchio. Duran hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Duran's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Shot on the wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 4 rebounds now.
Second personal foul.
And reconstructing their roster, Smitty. Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, B.A.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Brown, a screen on George. Right wing. For 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Sexton. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, what an advantage that is when your 7-footer can initiate, then hit the roller in stride.
Up top, Brown. He got it up. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Now here's Horton Tucker. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's good for 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
6 to shoot. Thompson goes in.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Screen by Wiseman. There's Cunningham with a 3. Drops in the 3.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
To the inside, Kessler. And that one is hammered home.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
Horton Tucker with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. They set the pick. And the basket by Horton Tucker. And the Jazz lead by 6.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Wiseman. Ivy outside. Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Here's Wiseman. Goes back up. That shot, no good. Good D by Kessler.
Wiseman. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good from Sexton. For Utah, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Kessler. Now Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. And Ivy pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Stewart with it. There's the 3. Sure, from 3-point range.
Isaiah Stewart's confidence has to be off the chain. He knows he can drain big shots.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Back to Horton Tucker. Pass to Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kessler's got 22.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
To the paint. Up again.
Good pass from Colin Sexton. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Screen by Wiseman. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Good D by Kessler. Utah leading. Here's Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Stewart outside, over to the left wing. Wiseman finds Thompson. Back to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Fires for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
Markkanen against Thompson. Kessler passes to Collins. The Pistons clear it.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. Cade Cunningham proves he can be relied on when they need a bucket.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Screen on Thompson. Pass to Collins. Back to Markkanen. Here's Collins. Driving in. Some solid defense from Stewart.
It's all about getting a three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Now Cunningham. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops.
To see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The guard there are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Collins kicks to Markkanen. There's the pick. To the paint. Kessler with it. Wembanyama on him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Plays it up and banks it in.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
San Antonio with the ball after the three-pointer from John Collins. Over Kessler. Wembanyama, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Outside, Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Champagnie passes to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's stolen by Jones. The pass to Sohan. He dishes it to Jones. Collins against Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama has got 6.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
But deep 3 from George. San Antonio with the rebound. Jones the pass to Vassell. They set the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Markkanen. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Kessler with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Collins passes to Kessler. The Jazz with another miss. Spurs leading by 3. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Collins. He's off on that one. A pull-up. Offensive rebound on the wing, George. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Drops in the tray.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Sexton. In the corner, it's Kessler. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Sohan. Kicks it out to Jones. They set the pick. Passes it to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Over George. Jones, no luck. Jazz trail by 4. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And George kicks to Sexton. Outside, George pass to Kessler. One-on-one here. Floats it. Oh,
Yes! And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 4. Collins setting the big for George. Collins finds George. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And a fast break now for the Spurs. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Outside, Sexton. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. George is out there with Collins, Sexton. And it's Kessler in at center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admire his state of mind and his philosophy and approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Outside Collins. Kessler finds Collins. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
They set the screen. Kessler passes to Collins. Back to Kessler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kessler's got his first points of the game.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Jones. Wembanyama outside. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jones with it. He's picked up by Collins.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
For Utah, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Collins setting the pick for George. Right side, Collins. Sexton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Wembanyama outside. Jones the pass to Wembanyama. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
Wembanyama, 2 shots.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Jazz trail by 5. Collins, a screen on Jones.
2 minutes
inside.
In the first round.
That's good from Collins on the assist by George. Collins has got 10.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Wembanyama outside. That's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. And even 3-on-3 break. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Vassell wide open. Here's Wembanyama. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. George looking around. Outside Collins. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler with the bucket. And now just a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones from outside. They get it again.
Opportunistic points from Vassell, turning a miss into a make.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. And George, here we go. Outside Collins. It's up a 3. The shot will not fall. Spurs leading by 6. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And the layup's good off the glass. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. And there's the pass to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Osman. He feeds it to Collins. Over Yurtsevin. And that one goes long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's good for 2. Yurtsevin's got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Graham with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And finished off by Collins.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Branham. He's covered by Clarkson. Branham, the pass to Collins. Here's Osman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the way Osman can get hot in a hurry, it makes him an ideal benchmark.
Yeah, when Osman is on, he comes out blazing. He can get you quick 10 points in a hurry. Consistency, it isn't there, but you love him as a bench option.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in. Dunn kicks to Yurtsevin. Here's Hendricks. Still yet to score. Here's Clarkson. And it's Osman with the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. 1:46 left to play here in the third. There's the screen. Clarkson finds Yurtsevin. And he dunks it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wesley against Dunn. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Saves are done for practice.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
Passes to Osman. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Jazz. 1:04 left in the third. Here's Hendricks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Pass to Osman. 6 to shoot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first. So Utah ends up going with the new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Markkanen finds Kessler. And Markkanen throws it down.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Here's the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Utah out in front.
All right, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio trailing here. A 4 in the 5. It's Collins and Kessler. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Sexton. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Up again. And it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
The rebound by the Spurs.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
It's good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen passes to Horton-Tucker. Back to Markkanen. Down low. Here's Kessler. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Outside, Markkanen. Lots of room. And Utah again with the bucket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Wembanyama, right side. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Have mercy.
Wow.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Wembanyama passes to Jones. Back to Wembanyama. All sorts of time, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
He had a nice open look right there. Markkanen's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And foul on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Second team foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Spurs working the ball around now. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Assisted.
And that's now 30 points for Victor Wembanyama. Jones against Sexton. Here's Kessler. And not sure what he was thinking there. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Collins looking around to the inside. It's tipped.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Kessler. Powered down with both hands.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Jones. So we see the Jazz get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges. to 4 and 5. It's Sohan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Champagnie at the 3 slot. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio.
6-8 with those kind of handles, man. Cade Cunningham, a special talent.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Cans it with nobody near him. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Stewart, screen on Jones. Pass to Wiseman. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. We played just over a minute here in the first. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new-look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
The drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses, and he has all the tools to be a very special player. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Thompson. Stewart outside, pass to Cunningham from downtown. Here's Wiseman, rebounded by Champagnie.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Now here's Wembanyama. And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's Cunningham, defended by Jones. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wiseman. All alone. Good on the jump shot.
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential. A 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
Ivy against Vassell. Detroit with a rebound.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release. A bit of an adjustment on the layup.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Let's turn the volume up. It's on, man. It's the Pistons. Christ dance girl.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Wembanyama. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama.
And you see the defensive potential of what it is that James Wiseman brings to the game.
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Vassell against Stewart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Stewart, a screen on Jones. And there's Cunningham outside. Knocks it down from distance. Cunningham's got 9.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Jones with the ball, and it's Ivy picking him up. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen to the inside. Nice move. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 12 points for him.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Wiseman. The 3. They get it back. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Ivy outside. Picked by Stewart. Second shot opportunity. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under
The buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3. Vassell's shot is good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Cunningham, right side. Wiseman, pass to Cunningham. Thompson with a screen. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
San Antonio shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league. Accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson, no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Out to the wing. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Stewart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Jones with a screen on Ivy. Outside Jones. Wembanyama with it. And he converts the layup. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And there's Cunningham outside. Up top, Stewart, covered by Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick-and-roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow, mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And it's a three-point San Antonio lead. He gets going. Pass to Wiseman. Three-pointer. San Antonio with a rebound.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Three-pointer, Stewart nails it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 6 here in the quarter. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Thompson goes in, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama, drives to the hoop, and that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Inside, James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll, finds the space.
Wembanyama screen. Vassell passes to Jones. Driving to the basket. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Wiseman a screen on Jones. There's Cunningham with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Kid, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Wembanyama pass to Jones. Back to Wembanyama. Lets it go from the wing. And that one doesn't go. 10 for 13 so far. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Wiseman pass to Ivy. Up top, Wiseman. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. Stewart a screen on Jones. And here's Ivy from the arc. Can't hit that one. That'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pistons on top, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Durant out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Sasser in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. On the break. To the middle. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Pistons lead by 6. Here's Osman. Durant with a rebound.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Brown gets the bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Branham, and he hits the jumper.
The assist goes to
Detroit has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Brown passes to Duran. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson on the wing. No points so far. And Brown has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. To the paint. Here's Duran. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
I like the fact that the timing on that play was perfect for Collins to get up, collect it, and dunk it.
10. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, swiped away. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Sasser. Duran with the bucket. Duran's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And he drives in. Fournier with a rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Fontecchio. The layup off target.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Inside. Pass to Osman. We've got a minute 48 left in the third. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Brown with a screen. Fournier for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Osman on the wing. Launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Osman's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Detroit.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Outside, Brown. Pass to Fournier. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Branham. To the inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for San Antonio, Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Jones. There's Cunningham with a 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wembanyama, no good. Detroit shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Stewart. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort, and just wasn't able to set up in time.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Jones against Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jones. Cunningham finds Stewart. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Pulls up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. The shot by Sohan, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for San Antonio. And that's an intentional foul. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Wesley.
To the lineup for the Spurs.
Now Ivy. Stewart, a screen on Johnson. 6 on the... Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Jones in the post. Stewart defends. Here's Osman. San Antonio again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Ivy from the arc. They get it again. Wiseman, pass to Ivy. Wiseman, a screen on Johnson. And here's Ivy from the arc. On target from range.
Such a creative player. I love watching Ivy do his thing in the pick and roll.
Right side Jones. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Wiseman. Shot to stop the run. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Cunningham uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Wrong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Ivy, left side. Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And there it is for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
The three-pointer off the mark. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
44 seconds left in the game. Jones against Cunningham. Pass to Osman. 4-3.
And this is what the coaching staff wants out of Stewart. Play defense and rebound. The scoring is a bonus.
Back to Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Clock at 4. Spurs need to get one up here. Second chance shot. A nice bucket inside from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 34.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
At the line for the Spurs, Bronner taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. That one's no good. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to...
battle between half-court offenses.
And to excel at that, you have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Sexton is out there with George, and it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And finished off by Collins.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Stewart with the screen on George. Cunningham for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Pass to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's George, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
And so focused on that shot, the contact doesn't even faze George.
Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The dish to Sexton. And the pass to Kessler. Collins with it. Guarded by Stewart. Collins passes to Kessler. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Cunningham against George. The kick out to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on George. Cunningham's shot is off. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Collins a screen on Thompson. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. A putback, and Collins is right there. Collins has got 6.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities. A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly, who knows, but there he is, and we see it very clearly. Back to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Sexton. Cunningham dishes it to Wiseman. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Passes it to Stewart. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Kessler with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George sets a screen for Collins. Pass to Kessler. And stolen by Ivy. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And that's a foul called on Lowry Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Remains Detroit ball.
.119 left here in the opening quarter. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Here's Wiseman. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Markkanen passes to Kessler. George with the ball. Back to Kessler. Rebound by the Pistons.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The offensive rebound, Thompson. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 6.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Sexton the pass to Kessler. To end the run, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Cunningham finds Wiseman. And here's Stewart. Over to the left wing. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, George. It's stolen by Wiseman. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like
the previous play is
the question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball... And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard. They're the group Detroit to start the second one.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through it.
Collins kicks to George. And George with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Cunningham for 3. Rebound, Utah. George dishes to Collins. Cunningham against George. Driving to the basket. Good on the bucket. George has got 6 points.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can't be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Cunningham outside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length. And Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And the Jazz with possession here. 9-point game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, DA, that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. George, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in. And I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. And it's off from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Kessler. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Here's Thompson, and there's the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
1:30 left to play in the first half. Outside Collins. They grab their own miss. That shot, no good. Pistons leading by 7. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiseman's got 9 points.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. Collins a screen on Thompson. Markkanen dishes to George. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for him.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And so Collins nails both of them. 34 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham against George. A pass to Stewart. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Cunningham sets a screen for Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
The shot by Sexton, no good. 3 on 3. Here's Stewart. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James Wiseman.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Clarkson. He's out there with Dunn. Yurt's been out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
And Duran slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Out of hand on it. And here comes the break. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. He gets that one. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Here's Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. They set the pick. Dunn passes to Hendricks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Duren. The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Utah, Hendricks.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Fournier gets a wide open look, drains the three-pointer. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from three, or he will make you pay.
Here's Yurtsevin. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Fournier for three. The shot misses. Jazz trail by 12. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Duren, pass to Sasser. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Brown with a screen on Clarkson. The kick out to Brown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Fontecchio passes to Brown. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. From the arc. And another 3 for Detroit.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Dunn. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you love to watch Chris Dunn because that handle is especially tight. Masterful control with the ball in his hands.
There's Brown with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The screen from Brown. Fournier into the lane. The 3. And it's Brown missing. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Yurtsevin. Pass to Hendricks. Puts up a deep 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Yurtsevin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop.
And so it's Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham with it. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
They get a hand on it. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 16.
How about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella. Once he gets rolling, good luck slowing him down.
Pass break Detroit. Stewart passes to Wiseman. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Cunningham outside. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. The pass to Kessler. Back to Collins. Going inside. Makes it off the glass.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Wiseman. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. George looking around. Outside, Sexton. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 14. Thompson passes to Stewart. Sexton against Cunningham. For 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And you see that one-motion shot.
Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Markkanen inside the line. Pass to Kessler. Driving inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining.
Ivy against George.
2 minutes.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. 1:51 left here in the 4th quarter. Back to Wiseman. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Stewart with the screen on Sexton. Wiseman the pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Shot clock at 3. Wiseman, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Wiseman.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Utah making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 19. Up top, Horton Tucker. Here's Sexton. Driving the lane. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, Sexton. Missed inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That one goes in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And it's Stewart, top of the key. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
76